Okay, here we have the SPY. As you can see here, we have a very nice non-farm payrolls, 236,000, which was pretty good. We were expecting around 170. Unemployment dropped to 7.7%. Good. As you can see here, futures are up around 7.25% right now. And on the spiders, we could see here we're up around 70 cents. Or yeah, 70 cents right now, so which is good for the open. Let's see how the market plays out, but I'm looking for higher prices right now. I'm bullish. I would get longer on any pullback the market makes. I'm looking for 159 as our next target on SPY. So let's go to the Qs. Here we have the Qs, and as you can see here right now, we are basically up 30 cents, pretty flat. The reason is that Apple is pulling a little bit back today, but we'll get on that. I'm bullish on the Qs here. I'm looking for 71 as our next target on the Qs. If we go to IWM making a new high here, almost up $1, which is pretty positive here. For IWM, I am bullish right now. I turned the market sentiment from neutral to bullish. I'm looking for 94 as the next target, and maybe even possibly 95.15 on IWM. I would prefer to look at a SPY or the Qs right now. I think bigger caps are going to outperform the IWM index. Going to GLD, we have a big drop on GLD. Down here you could see almost bigger than $1 drop here. That's gonna be interesting. We're right now almost testing here the lows, which are gonna be 150.84. We're right now at 151.40. It's gonna be interesting here. I want to test those lows and break down. We've been bearish on GLD for a while now. I'm looking for 149, 148 target on the short term. That's what I'm looking here so far on GLD. Let's go for SLV. Also, we were bearish on SLV here, and as you can see here, we're down a couple of points, 30 cents here. Interesting, 40 cents. And we're gonna have to come in here and test the lows, which was 27.35. We're pretty close to that area. It's gonna be pretty interesting what happens if we're gonna get some buyers down there. I'm bearish here. I think we're gonna break that and go even lower on a breakdown below that level. If you're not short now, get short there, tight stop, and then looking for 26 as our next target. If we go now for the stocks, let's look at Apple. Apple here down basically $1, not much here, which is interesting. I want to see what's going to happen with Apple. Are we going to start to break this downward trend line we have here? That's important. If we break it, I'm looking for 480 as our next target. Here we have it, the 55-day moving average, and also in line with this previous high we had. So that's going to be what I'm looking here in Apple, starting to break out. Let's go with Google. Here we have Google up $3 again. Important. I wouldn't get long here. I would only get long on a new high. So if we make a breakout, I would get long. I wouldn't touch it on the short side. This is a market leader. It's outperforming the market. Very nice action so far. Amazon. Here we have Amazon up $1 today. We're talking about looking for the highs of the year, which was around 284.7. That's what I'm looking to get here. But as I mentioned, I've been not trading Amazon for a while. It's pretty choppy. And what else here we could look at? Let's look what's moving in the pre-market. As you can see, BlackBerry up 2.4%, Citibank up 2% after the stress test and coming as the best one of the banks here. I'm bullish on Citi. We'll look at the chart in a minute. Bank of America, Coach, Hewlett-Packard, General Motors, all of them were leading the market, and on the laggards are SLV, SLW, GLD, Goldman Sachs. That's going to be pretty important. So let's keep an eye on that to see what happens here. We talked about the charts. We're bearish on the metals, bullish on the markets, and that's what happens, and we're going to watch Apple very closely.